After defeating the Clippers in 7 games, the Denver Nuggets have reached this point. After defeating the Rockets in 5 games, the LA Lakers have reached this point. It's time to talk about the Western Conference Finals and who's going to the NBA Finals. Let's go.
You are now tuned in to Yee Sports. Tap in.
All right, so we are back again with another video. It's the second of the day. If you haven't already, check out my last video where I talk about the Clippers and what happened in their quest to get to the Western Conference Finals. Now, this video today is about the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. 7 games, Western Conference Finals. Somebody's going to the NBA Finals, and I want to tell y'all who I think is going to be. Now, for starters, I want to give a shout out to the Denver Nuggets and shout out to the LA Lakers for getting to this point. Now, the LA Lakers were a favorite to get to this point. The Denver Nuggets, not so much. So major shout out to them for showing that they can show the haters that they can shut them up and play some real basketball. All right, so let's talk about the series. Now, the matchup I'm looking at in this series the most, I'm looking at Nikola Jokic versus Anthony Davis. Reason being is because both of these guys can spread the floor. Both of these guys play some great defense. The advantage that Nikola Jokic has over Anthony Davis is his ability to facilitate the basketball, his ability to pass and things like that. I haven't seen a big man pass the way Nikola Jokic does. He's probably the best passing big man that I've ever seen in my life. Now, with Anthony Davis, now he has the advantage, and I feel like post-game play. Because I feel like Anthony Davis goes to the post a little bit more than Nikola Jokic. They both shoot the ball very well from mid-range and from the three-point range. But I feel like post-play, Anthony Davis has that advantage. Now, where the Denver Nuggets have an advantage at against the Lakers is they're younger and they seem to have a little bit more speed than the Lakers do. Now, on the other side, the Lakers do have the advantage on the defensive side of the ball because they have some guys who play some great defense, okay? The Lakers are the best defensive team in the NBA, and it's going to be amazing to see that go up against this high-powered Denver Nuggets offense. This offense moves the ball a lot. This offense knows how to spread the floor. This offense can shoot the ball. This offense can go to the basket. This offense knows how to draw fouls to get to the free throw line. So that's some things that I'll be looking at in this series. Another thing I'll be looking at in this series is Jamal Murray's play. Now, Jamal Murray in the last series against the LA Clippers, had a couple lackluster games, but in the games where he showed up big time. Like, for example, he had 40 points in a must-win Game 7, 25 points in the first half. Those type of performances against the Lakers will give the Nuggets a higher chance of winning. Please excuse me. I'm a little amped from my last video. Y'all got to excuse me. But those things will give the Nuggets a higher chance of upsetting the Lakers in this series. Now, where the Lakers have an advantage at is simply one man. That man is LeBron James. LeBron James can literally do everything on the basketball court. Pass, shoot, get his teammates open, play defense, all type of things. LeBron James in this series has to be LeBron James. Anthony Davis in this series has to be Anthony Davis. If LeBron James and Anthony Davis as a tandem are not averaging at least 60 points a game in this series, there could be some problems, I feel like, for the Lakers. If the Lakers miss their three-point shots, there could be some problems for the Lakers in this series. You see it in games where when the Lakers miss their shots, it's a bad night for them. When the Lakers make their shots, playing defense, getting to the basket, it's a great night for them. So we'll have to see what Lakers we're going to see in this series. I feel like, personally, we're going to see the Lakers that make shots, get to the basket, and spread the floor. That's what I think we're going to see in this series. Now, to my pick. I'm picking the Lakers to win this series. And I'm picking the Lakers to win this series in 6 games. Now, do I think this series can go 7? Yes. Do I feel like the Lakers, if they go a 3-1, are they in trouble? Honestly, no. But due to the history of these playoffs and how the Nuggets have been able to resurrect themselves when they are down 3-1, it could get weird. But if the Lakers go up 3-1 in this series, I do think that the Lakers will have the series in this bag. I feel like they have LeBron James on their side, who is a champion, who is the all-time great. an all-time great. My favorite player of all time, I feel like, is the greatest basketball player of all time. They have LeBron James on their side. So the Lakers automatically have the advantage in this series, which is why I'm picking the Lakers to win this series in 6 games, is the fact that they do have LeBron James and they do have Anthony Davis. I'm not taking anything away from the Nuggets or Jamal Murray or Nikola Jokic, but I feel like the Lakers, the way they are playing right now, they are proving people wrong. They are showing people that they are still hungry, even though they are the first seed in the Western Conference. So, with all of that being said, I do have the Lakers winning in 6 games. Please let me know who you got down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Do you have the Nuggets? Do you have the Lakers? And how many games do you have this series going? I'm out of here, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And, hey, Friday night, 9 p.m. is going down, Game 1. Make sure y'all watching it. I'm going to be here on YouTube talking about whatever I see. Again, stay safe, wear a mask. I'm out of here. Until next time, y'all.